Good morning. We're looking at the daily chart on BTC, and we also are watching this active head and shoulders pattern play out at the bottom here. And we're on the daily chart. So we're going to zoom in and take a look at the 4-hour chart. We're going to focus on that right shoulder. And as you can see, we're going up. I believe we're peaked out here, and we're going to go bottom. Reason I think that is because on the hourly chart, looking at the MACD, we're about at the top of where I believe this is going to go. And also I'm confirming that with the Bitcoin shorts chart. If I can bring that up. You can see that there is currently some buying action here, and I believe it's gonna they're gonna short that and bring Bitcoin back down. So anyway, if you're not familiar with this shorting chart, that's going to be the inverse of whatever Bitcoin does, and this chart does lead Bitcoin in what it does. So let's go back to Bitcoin and look at this chart, the right shoulder. And so we've got some good buy volume, but these are people that are trying to get the price up. Anyway, get this right shoulder to play out. So it's manipulated, big deal. Back to the daily chart. I believe it's at the bottom because all these points here at the bottom, everything below are all people hodling, and there's not anybody selling. They're just out of sellers. They just can't get it below that price. So I'm really convinced that this probably is the bottom, and we can only go down just a little bit because we got miners out there and they're not selling. So right now, anywhere between, we've touched a little bit below 6,000, but not much. Maybe 5,800 is the ultimate low on Bitcoin. But if you get anything between 7 and 6, you're doing fine. If you know that it's going to go to 40 to 75 to possibly 100, highest 100,000 in this next run. So you want to get ready for that. Put as much in as you can. Don't worry about if you can buy a whole Bitcoin or not. It's totally irrelevant. You just want to put in as much as you can, knowing that you're going to possibly 10 to 12x that total amount that you invest. That's what matters, is how much you got and then getting in close to the bottom so you know that you can maximize how many times you're going to multiply your investment. So look at it that way. Also want to take you to let's see, what are the chart? Take a look at the MACD. Okay, so we've got some convergence here. We're actually on a wedge on the MACD, and so we're gonna take a little dip down. Let's go back in. Well, okay, so we're gonna dip down to a low, and then we're gonna go up, and I believe the next stop is gonna be 10,000, but the dates didn't play out. I was expecting this to happen on August the 6th, but it looks like it's gonna be happening now on a head and shoulders for a dive down, and then that is going to be the last dip. And there's been some certain numbers that indicate that this is definitely going to be this is a point of inflection, which just means that before the market was down and now the market's going to be up. So I can't tell you what those numbers are, but they are significant. Anyway, I hope you learned something from this, and if you have any questions, call me directly.